Good evening, B2Me family. We are back with the AMAs of B2M. We have been missing you all these previous months. I hope you enjoy all the summer and you did tons of new things and discover new places. We have been working really hard during this summer just to give you the best news. First of all, I want to thank to all the community that is behind B2Me and all the holders that are listening to us and are believing in us. Especially as well the international holders. Every day we are one more, and that's why we do these English AMAs. Right now we have a new format, yes, for you. In this format, what we do a pre-recorded video, which we will talk about all the objectives during the last previous month. And in a second stage, we'll do this AMA, in which we will answer all the questions that you had in the past weeks regarding the last month's objectives. We have here today Neil Diaz, the head of strategy of B2M, to help us resolve all these doubts that you have in your minds. Hello, Neil.
Hello, how are you, Paola?
How are you? Really glad to have you on here in this live today.
I'm really happy to be here, and as you said, be again here with all our holders around the world that don't speak Spanish, because we try to just get to new communities, get to new countries, and that's the way that we do it. And we prepare these special formats to try to interact with you and see which is the one the best fits with you. So yeah, that's what we're doing now.
Exactly. So keep us accountable of what you want, what you like. We're exploring this new format that we think is more interactive with the community. We are just focusing on answering your questions. Especially we want to listen the international community, because as you know, we just launched in Peru as well in the last month with the acquisition of Fluye, which is one of the objectives we have achieved. Among other partnerships, like it was Polycashback and Stoppable Domains, top tier 1 right now in the ecosystem. Our utility, right, like the BTC APY utility with the biggest BTC APY. Right now, we want to hear what you want, what's your questions, and what will you like as new utilities. During this AMA, we will launch a QR, just 500 QRs just for you, in the form of a POAP, proof of assistance. I want you to collect these POAPs because in the future they will have utility. So stay tuned for this. All right, Neil, should we start? Shall we? Let's go. So the community is living today a special day, right? September 15th. September 15th is Ethereum Merge Day, Neil. Ethereum Merge Day, when Ethereum becomes proof of stake from proof of work. This has been done with success through our platforms. We have stopped some of the deposits and cash outs during this to protect our users, as other platforms have done, but everything has gone flawless. We want to thank you as well to understand, and we want to thank our product team behind the scenes. Another thing that we had the last updates that we have been doing is the B3X listing. For those of you that might be maybe new to B2Me, B3X is the native token of BNext, the first neobank in the world that launched a token. And they have done it with us through an ICO in February in our launchpad. We have been asked a lot if they're going to receive rewards in B2M if they stake this B3X. We have listened to you and the polls we have done. Right now, it's not on our roadmap, but we will take it into account in the future. Another interesting line that Neil and I would like to share with you, and that you have been asking, it's the new product, Neil, the new product B2Me Consulting. They have been asking us, they say, do the companies need to buy B2M to get B2Me consulting service. Is this a requirement?
But it's not the only one. We have other products focused and named to these businesses.
Yeah, some of them we will be mentioning in today's AMAs, because you have been asking us what can you do with those B2Ms, which we love because it's a utility token and that's what's all about, right? Another thing that worries you and the community, are we going to still be listed in MEXC? Yes. We're still listed. We're gonna still be listed, and right now it's hidden. If you cannot see it, it's because it's hidden. It's because there is not that much volume, and when in a platform there is not much a lot of volume, it's hidden in CMC. That doesn't mean that we won't be listed. This happens with like all the platforms, and it's something normal. People just keep using B2M, but they're using it in different platforms like B2Me. So yes, we're gonna still be in this exchange. Let's move on to cards. Everyone asks for cards, right, Neil? It's one of the favorite products of our holders, and I think as well from the international community, please share with us what's your thoughts on it. And thinking about that, they propose us something that we find really cool during the last weeks, and they said, is it possible to create like a piggy bank with B2Me cards? What does this mean? Basically, when you make a purchase, top up the cents, right, with like a piggy bank, like saving. But I want to throw a poll right now to the community. First of all, will you like this utility within cards? And second of all, do you want that top up in B2M, which is the most interesting answer for us, right, Neil?
Yeah. All this new utility is something that is really interesting, and we are working on that with our team, and everything based on the comments of the community. So that's one of the examples on how we are actively listening our community, and that was a proposal of the users.
Exactly. We think it is a really cool utility. We want to listen what you think, and we'll take it into account in the future. Let's go with Neil's favorite topic, the Space Center. I think in the last few months you have seen a few videos of him, and if not, I invite you to go to our YouTube channel and check those videos explaining what's this Space Center that we talked about. They're asking us, Neil, a lot of questions regarding the Space Center. So let's kick in here. Like what about a level system with B2Me card, first of all, and in which you receive higher cash based on your level? Is this possible? Is this not possible? Tell us a little bit about the correlation of cards and the tier system.
Sure. We know that this question comes from the fact that other companies and other crypto companies have these different levels with the cards, depending on how much you hold or how much you stake of their token or whatever it is, a condition. The thing is that we don't want to create different tier systems or different systems of levels, because I think we think that it may confuse the user. So we want to unify everything in one system. So this Space Center that you've talked about, and we've working so hard with this last few months, and we are still working hard. We will try to just integrate all the different levels, all the different incentives that we may found in this different B2Me suite that we have of products. So that's one of those. That's an exclusivity, but yes, we're going to introduce this cashback depending on the level that you are in the new system.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to release it because it's one of the most waited ones for all our community. Good question. Another question that we have from the community. After launching the new tier system, this has been asked a lot in the past weeks. Can I stay in the current one, or can I? Or do I have to leave? Tell us a little bit more about this, Neil.
Sure, that's a really good question because we saw that some people were like kind of afraid that they will just change the tier system and just be maybe the trial, like everything goes worse than it is now. But the thing is that our main objective is to try to make everything better than it is today. So trying to not only that more people can come and be part of this tier system because the barriers will be lower, but also because the incentive will be higher. So the thing is that we will try to not have two different systems at the same time, but the fact of being much better this new system than the previous one makes us believe that no one will like to stay on the one they are in, and everyone will like to change to the new one and take advantage of these new incentives.
Completely. We've been working really hard in this new tier system to accommodate all the community and to gamify it in a way that everyone can access to it, right, Neil? And another thing that they want to know is that will we introduce a discount on fees for B2Me Pro as we have in Wallet based on the tier system? What's our take on this? What's our plan?
About what? Excuse me?
Sorry, let's rephrase the question.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have this discount on fees for B2Me Pro like we have in Wallet?
Oh yes, sure. That's a really good question also because some people were saying like, oh, if you have like this discount in Wallet based on your tier system, why don't we have it on Pro? Like makes a lot of sense. It's also like buying, swapping, and selling crypto. So yes, that's another exclusivity. That's another thing that we are discovering here. So yeah, we will have this with a new tier system. We would like to introduce these discounts based on your tier in Pro.
Amazing. Talking about Pro is one of the latest pros we have launched in the last months to enter that like crypto native community, right? And you're asking us what's next for B2Me Pro. We're still working on it, and we are working on different pairs. We have launched different polls, and one of the questions of the community is like, are we going to launch B2Me BTC pair or B2M BTC pair or B2M Euro pair? We're listening to the polls, and we will take it into account all the answers you are giving us. We're working hard to have as many pairs as suits you in B2Me Pro, especially because it will ease the transfer in between these two currencies, and as well will reduce the cost of transaction. But as soon as we work on it, we will let you know when we have it. But right now, it's not gonna come out the next month, let's say. Let's go with the next utility, Neil. The biggest utility that we launched the last month, BTC APY. How much we like this utility. We love it, right?
We love it.
We love it. So the community is asking me, will it be possible to receive part of my APY in BTC and the rest in B2M? And the answer is yes. Such a good question. This has been planned since day one. Is the next phase, and it will be launched during Q4. But I want to take this chance as well to ask you: is there other phases that you see to this utility that we might not see? Just leave it down in the comments in our Telegram group, where we always discuss what's the possibilities of the APY BTC. Neil, do you want to say some words about this utility which is being implemented and exit in the last month?
Yeah, I mean, everything that you said, of course, you are completely right. The thing is that for me, it's really impressive how we have like reacted this fast to the market and the industry situation, and it proves how fast we are, and how can we just change everything and just introduce a awesome utility, I think, with B2M really fast and really fitting the market and the necessities that we found in our consumers and our users, what they were looking for, what they were expecting from us, and other crypto changes. And yeah, we did it. So I'm really proud of that and the team.
Yep. We're really proud as well. Let's mention the one of the persons that has been working really hard in the utility, which is Iñigo Gaston. You know him from the last AMA, especially in Spanish. I was sick in that one, and he covered me as a good colleague. Yeah, he's been working really hard, and this idea came just in a shower moment, as we call it in the token team, has been like asked for the community. Everyone had loved it, and we have been working hard since June to launch this utility and phase it out for you. Another uses of B2M has been like, people have been asking is like, what can I do with my B2M? Can I acquire different products or services, right? Like, this is the question that they keep asking us, and we love it. So yes, we have just launched the first tokenized and decentralized Web3 MBA, where holders can access to it right now. It's going to be publicly launched on the 21st, and we're going to do as well as physical event in Valencia, just in case if you are around. It will give you the basic knowledge for the Web3 MBA for who might know, maybe a change in your career or a change in your lifestyle. Yeah, right now our focus is to have that B2M used to acquire different products and services. One of the examples will be Web3 MBA. Right now, it's not possible. We're working on it, and we will have it out, and we will let you know as soon as it's done the integration. Neil, I think you want to mention something regarding this new product that we have launched and is being really expected by the community.
Maybe a new utility introduction with this product, along with this product, maybe. Which can be the use of B2M, which has been already launched with using B2M for the fees in B2Me Pro. That's a service. So we are using B2M to acquire a service, which is this exchange. But also we can use now, or we will be able to use B2M to acquire products, which is something new for us. That's the first time that we did it, and I think we open a huge door with that, and this lead us with a lot of opportunities to acquire a lot of products, services, not only B2Me products, but also outside the B2Me ecosystem with partnerships and other entities that will be able to acquire products and services with B2M. So yeah, I think that's going to be one of the best utilities in this year.
Yeah, it will be. Stay tuned, because we will be launching different things with Web3 MBA, and it's a good way for you to get the knowledge and of this amazing ecosystem and industry we are on. Neil, let's go to the topic that is creating a lot of discussion in our social media in the last few weeks. We have detected different comments regarding the token burn mechanism by B2M. What can we say regarding this, Neil?
The first thing that we can say about that is that we are not going to burn anything as B2Me, since we are a utility token. So we are not looking for this kind of market fluctuation or whatever it is. We are not going to do that. Okay, so that's the first thing to say, that as B2Me, we are never gonna burn B2M. But the thing is that after seeing all this interest and everyone just asking for the burn, we were thinking about, hey, if we are a utility token and people are looking for this burn mechanism, and maybe they want to burn proactively as users. So that's a question that we now launch to you, and that's an open question that we would like to hear your answers about, introducing some mechanism that would really facilitate you to burn, actively burn B2M, but as users. And then we can provide some incentive or some benefits to do it. But that's just an idea that it's popping in our mind now. So maybe you like it or maybe not. But yeah, that's the only thing that we can say about that.
Exactly. So let's hear your thoughts. Let's hear your thoughts on this one. It's important we understand the difference of this mechanism. It's important to mention that B2Me will never do a token burn of their tokens in possession. Let's move to the expansion. One of my favorite topics, Neil, and I think the audience here is caterly perfect for this topic. I think I'm checking here my phone and all the comments. I think it was Freeman Group who was actually mentioning us what's going to happen with B2Me expansions. So what's going to be next? We're working on the next big expansion, Firmen Group. We're working in the next one. We have launched in Brazil and growing the community there. More than 200 people participated in our BTC program that we did. The second one, it's been Peru, right now. We have listed in the exchange called Fluya. We acquired them and then we listed on them. And it was our way to enter that market. Which one is going to be the next? We don't know, but we would love to hear what's your thoughts on this one. Moving from expansion, unless you have any questions, please leave it in our comments. Neil, it's the time. It's B2M birthdays. Do you wanna take the lead on this one?
It's really exciting, like the B2M token. We were expecting that. Like we love B2M. We love to see the token just grow as we do, and we are just learning a lot. We're having a lot of experiences along with token. I think the whole team has just get to the next level thanks to the B2M token. So we're really thankful to the token, and we want just to celebrate this birthday as much as we can. So we would love to hear your thoughts about that. What to do? I don't know, merchandise, some prizes, airdrops, whatever it is that just is in your mind that can be a really good present or really good celebration for the token birthday. We're open to everything, even though we're working on that, of course, and try to provide you with the best utilities we can for this Q4 that we have in front of us. So, because for us, that's the best rewards that you can have, and the best present that you may receive are utilities, B2M utilities. So that's what we are working hard to get.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you. We want to hear these. What's your take on B2M birthday? We're really excited, and November is going to be a really special month for us. Don't forget that we have launched 2 special partnerships, which is Poly Cashback and Unstoppable Domains. Those 2 we have been explaining in different blogs that Max and our Max and our team can leave in the description later on, so you can learn more about it. Those that you are international, especially in English-speaking countries, you might know Unstoppable, which is like crypto domains. They have raised 65 million, and they just become unicorn, and we're really happy to be hand by hand with them. And those of you that might be in Latin America and listen to us in Latin America and in this English AMA might know Poly Cashback, which is receiving your cashbacks in crypto once you make purchases. They have more than 2,000 stores. They're really well known as well in Brazil, and you can do it now with this cashback with B2M. Some of you as well as ask us, what's going on with OVR? Are you going to do anything else with OVR? Yes, we're talking with them. OVR, as you remember, we launched, if I can recall, it was in March, a big B2M hunt, and we keep talking to them. But something that we need to take into account is that we are limited within B2Me and B2M, and we work as hard as we can to get all the partnerships, utilities, and all products and services that you want out. But we need to go step by step, right, Neil?
Yep, step by step, little by little, trying to do it as best as we can, and that's it.
There you go. Let's go with another a few questions from the community in the last few minutes that we have. What do you think? Let's kick the questions. All right. So here, Boggy is asking us what the roadmap looks like for B2M, as it seems that in the last month we haven't released that many things. I think we have released a lot of things. Boggy, let us know what do we have in our minds, Neil.
So that's really good, because sometimes we were talking about, or we are thinking about launching new things. For example, today we've set like 3 or 4 new utilities that we're going to have, we expect to have before the end of the year. So that's like 4 new utilities. And let's remember that 3 months ago we had 2 utilities. So that's going to be like maybe the double, doubling this number in 3 months. So that's our current speed that we are working and trying to do as best as we can. But of course, we have a lot of work, not only like deciding which utilities we want to introduce, but also developing them, also being always compliant with everything that's legal and everything. So there's a lot of work behind every utility. And maybe no, we are currently working in 70s, but it's not that easy to just launch every month or every week, but are doing our best to launch as fast as we can. And as you said, there's been some utilities.
There has been, and there is gonna be. Also remember, it's not about only creating new utilities, which we will do. It's about as well getting different phases in the utilities, right? For example, BTC APY, we are improving that. Right now, you can split the BTC and the B2M in the second phase of that utility. So we will love to hear as well, how would you like us to improve those utilities? Because it will be helpful for us. Another question that we have here, Neil.
Mm-hmm.
When this is always the question, right? The when one. When it will be? When is the release of the B2Me card planned? Firmen Gruppe is asking us. By the way, Firmen Gruppe, thank you so much. You've been asking us tons of questions. The ones that we cannot get to those, we promise that we'll answer in the Telegram group. So we'll move them there. Thank you. Neil, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we are not like the owners of the product cards, but we all know each other in B2Me, so we know the team that is working really, really hard to launch it as soon as we can. They are trying to get the best product that we can have. I think I can say that if we wanted to just launch a card, the basic card, we could have done it like not longer ago, but just a few months ago. But the thing is of trying to just provide the best for our users and trying to be, to provide the best utilities and the best products we can have. It's making our team to just work harder on that and work deeper, and maybe just stopping the launch, trying to just improve the product before going to the market. So I cannot just say a date. I'm not the one to say that, to do that, but sooner than you expect, maybe.
Sooner than you expect. And something to add to what Neil said is these products, we have been working really hard to launch it. So they are launched in the perfect condition. And once we're launched, we will include the utility of B2M as soon as possible. Mm-hmm. So that's important. We control the timings of B2M, but we don't control all the product timings in B2Me. The team is working really hard behind this product for you. Actually, Daniel, thank you for this question, because a lot of people has been asking around the world. Another question that they're asking us, David Fernandez, Neil, is saying, is B2M going to be a prime crypto on B2Me presence in the metaverse?
Whoa.
Let's go. Yes, a big one. Let's go with the metaverses. If you want, I can take a little bit of the lead on this one, and then you can add what I might forget. So the first presence of B2M in the metaverse was with our partner OVR, where we did a B2M hunt hunt all around Europe. So you could actually get your phone and go around the city and like a Pokemon Go style, like hunt those B2Ms. That's the first introduction on the metaverse. With the hand of OVR, we will be working on new different utilities and new activities and products that we want to launch. But right now, we don't have on the roadmap B2M in the metaverse just yet. If you want to see it, and if you want us to partner up with maybe some metaverses, please just leave it in the comments and we will review it. Neil, anything you want to add on this topic?
No, I think you said everything about it. The thing is that we are all expecting this to happen. We are all crypto native. We are all like crypto fans, and we want everything that is related to Web3 just, like become a reality. So we're expecting that we can be this booster and this fuel that we are with B2M and B2Me to all this Web3 revolution.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you. So the time has come, guys. Thank you so much for your time here today. We have tons of questions. Thank you, all of you, for being here, for being present. If you want to learn more about B2Me, please join us in all our networks from Telegram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. We're really active in Telegram and Discord and Twitter. Twitter is more to give updates, day-to-day updates per hour. And Discord and Telegram is where we build our communities. Telegram, behind Discord, we have an ambassador program, which is called Passengers and Explorers. And we are opening this program to all the people around the world. So we would love to have more of you from the English-speaking countries or English speakers on this program. We have people from Latin America, from all around Europe. We want to see more people. So welcome here, and if you want to join, just email us or join the Telegram and the Discord group, and just shoot us a text right there. Mm-hmm. I want to end up, Neil, you know what I'm going to end up with? Something that is the romantic part, right, of crypto. But we are all here with the same mission to make this technology accessible to everyone. So we want to educate and onboard as many people as possible. So we want to help you as well on this. So it will be amazing if you can always give us feedback and things that you actually want within B2M, so we can cater your needs. Q4 is a really big quarter for us, especially for the B2M token anniversary in November, and as well because, as you know, the vesting has in September 1st. We have a really strong community behind it. We are more than 1 million people behind, and we achieved 80,000 people. 80,000 holders the last week. So congratulations and thank you for trusting us. And 1,000 of those 80,000 holders are in DeFi. They have increased just in DeFi in the last month. So thank you for all the international community and the people that are joining us in DeFi. Neil, I would love for you to give them some words.
I mean, what else can I say? I mean, you said everything. I really would like to just focus on this community part that you said at the beginning of the speech. I think that's really important, that if you want to be close to the team, if you want to be really listened by us and try to make things happen and just give us your thoughts, just do it with the community, with Telegram. As Paola said, Discord and Telegram is the ones that we use the most to listen to your opinions. So that's the first thing to say. And of course, thank you so much from wherever you are in right now. We love you to have here. We work for you. We work for the community. We would love to expand ourselves to greater areas rather than only being in Spain, for example, or Spanish people. So we're just looking forward to have many more of you from around the world. And yeah, you are really welcome to join us.
Thank you, B2Me family. Thank you. And we will reply to all your comments that we didn't reply right now. We will see you soon. We'll see you in a month, and stay tuned. Bye-bye.